What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody who is watching the video right now. Like the video down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys once again for coming to join me on another day of DFS. We have a 9-game slate. All right, 9-game slate tonight on hand. So it is time to get straight to business, straight to the fire. Let's go ahead and start off at the first pitcher position, guys. Now, Max Scherzer. I like him a lot against San Francisco at San Francisco. San Francisco is very pitcher friendly. All right, I like Max Scherzer. Don't get me wrong, okay? But the way I was looking at this and the way I ended up coming about my high five and the way I'm going to attack this slate, I'm going to just save some money and go my main man, Chris Archer. Texas strikes out a lot. This is a hitter-friendly environment, but Chris Archer with that high strikeout potential and Texas striking out as much as they do, Texas literally, okay, the problem with Texas, the main problem, and I was talking to my girlfriend about this earlier, the main problem with Texas is that they have no pitching to contain other offenses. So offenses are able to really run up the score on them, and their pitching just can't hold them off, and their offense just isn't good enough to really be able to hold them in games a lot of the time. Now, look, Texas's offense can be great. And as of right now, they're actually doing very well against Tampa Bay. I believe they scored 9 runs, and the game is still going on. But it's rare for Texas, okay? They can strike out in bunches. It has been a good thing to target pitchers versus Texas, okay? It has been a good thing, all right? It is in Texas, which is hitter-friendly, but Chris Archer's got huge strikeout potential. I love my boy Chris Archer. I start him whenever I possibly can. I realize that he does get a dip in value on the road, okay, because he's just much better at home. That's just who he is. But with this matchup, I absolutely love the upside for Chris Archer. He's got just as much upside as Max Scherzer for $2,000 less. I will take that any day, and I'm running up Chris Archer. I also think that this Tampa Bay offense is going to give him some good run support against this guy who has been a reliever for Texas, has been doing a decent job. So they're giving him a start because they need anything they can get. Texas needs any type of pitching jolt they can get, and I just do not see this guy being able to do it. The problem is with most relievers is their main pitch is a fastball. Okay, the problem with that is that fastballs can easily be hit out of the park. Okay, so I definitely see Tampa Bay hitting some home runs in this game here. I absolutely love some Tampa Bay guys. I love lefties on Tampa Bay. I like Corey Dickerson, even though Corey Dickerson's splits have actually been very, very good against other lefties. I still love Corey Dickerson a lot against him. But I've got somebody for you, but we're going to get to that in a second. Next pitcher that I absolutely love, guys. As we know, Colorado is a much different team on the road. Seattle is so much more friendly to pitchers than Colorado is. I mean, so much more friendly. James Paxton has absolutely dominated this year before he injured his arm and he took a little time off, okay? But he is back and he is better than ever. Look at those points. Like, I know I had him in the high five multiple times this year, and every time he scored over 30 points. Once again, James Paxton just tends to show up for the high five, all right? Colorado do not hit as good on the road. Their offense tends to stall out on the road. Seattle is much more friendly for pitchers than Colorado is, obviously. James Paxton has been doing a hell of a job this year. He has been playing amazing. All right, his worst game was against Oakland. He only scored 9.8. But if you look at those other games, I mean, he's got 3 games of 30 plus. But the best thing about it, he has not given up not one home run all year. I understand that he's only had 6 starts, but not even giving up one home run is an amazing feat. He also has been absolutely unstoppable at home in Seattle. I love James Paxton. Lock him into the high five, and he gives you some money relief but yet he gives you that 30-plus upside. So I can easily see Chris Archer and James Paxton giving you 60-plus DraftKings points just between them. All right? Now, to the high five batters, guys. As you know, every single time I come in and I do this high five, guys, all right, I'm not going to just sit there and give you guys top guys and end up leaving you with 3,000 cap space, because let's be real. You don't want to have to do that. Okay? You don't want to make a lineup to where 4 of your players end up having to be nobodies who you're just fingers crossed about. All right? You want to get it more balanced than that. So the high five that I give you guys, I'm going to make sure I leave you some decent money to be able to get some other guys. Obviously, in baseball, it's very easy to find value, okay? But you guys know me, okay? I could have easily said, go Scherzer and Archer, and then go Abreu, go Mookie Betts, and just start naming huge names. But I like to leave you guys with money. I try to do it the best I can to give you guys the best hitters I possibly can, yet leave you money, okay? So I don't do like a lot of these other guys and just throw out top guys and leave you with $2,000 left, because I understand that's just not doable, all right? I'm going to make sure I leave you guys a good enough cap space to be able to fill in the blanks, all right? First batter that I'm going with is Logan Morrison. Yes, he's a big price guy, okay? But I have a cheaper price guy that's going to even this stuff out. Logan Morrison going against this guy from Texas. I can't even say this dude's name. Bibbins Dirks. I'm not exactly sure how to say his name. I am living in Texas, but I really don't give a shit about how to pronounce his name. You guys know how to pronounce his name. Good for you. Enjoy that. I don't care about pronouncing this guy's name. And he has been a reliever for a long time. He's getting a spot start because Texas's bullpen blows. All right. Logan Morrison has been hitting amazing versus right-handed pitching. Logan Morrison is that lefty versus righty matchup, and he has been hitting absolutely amazing, period, this year. He has been doing very, very, very solid. Lock in Logan Morrison at 4,700. Now, a little money saver guy. I absolutely love this guy, man. He's one of my favorite plays of the day, Whit Merrifield. This guy has been absolutely on fire, and he has been a lefty masher this year. Going against Boyd, who is a lefty, you have got to put my boy Whit Merrifield in. He has been absolutely on a streak lately. He has been hitting amazing, and it's at home in Kansas City, which is fairly hitter-friendly. I love Whit Merrifield here in this matchup. He has been doing tremendous against left-handed pitching, and Boyd is not a good left-handed pitcher. So this is going to be a good game for Whit at 3,600. All right? Last but not least, I just absolutely have to pick on Pelfrey. That's something I do every single time I see him pitching. I have to pick on him. Now, I'm going to have to just go Mookie Betts. All right? It leaves you with $3,460 left. That is plenty to be able to fill in the spots, guys. It's not like the $3,000 that most people will leave you guys. I'm going to leave you with some good enough money to be able to fill the rest of your lineup in fine. Mookie Betts at 4,900 has absolutely ridiculous potential in this. All right? He has been very solid lately. I believe he's sitting at 14 right now. As we speak right now, he got 21 the day before that. I expect him to keep this little hit streak up, especially against Pelfrey. And throughout his career, he has done well against Pelfrey as well. Run up Mookie Betts at 4,900 in the outfield. And that sums up the high five, guys, and leaves you with 3,460 to go, which there are some good value guys to choose from. All right? I 100% promise you. I told you guys I was going to be doing the live shows. All right? On Tuesday, I did not do the live show, but that was because I was teaching my girlfriend how to play golf, and you guys know how that can be. I was really trying to teach her and show her, and it was a process. So by the time I got done with that, I really had to start answering questions to my subscribers on Twitter and really get down to business and start making this fire for everybody. So I was really, really busy. But 100%. At 3 p.m. Central today, I will be going live, okay? We will talk about everything DFS. Come talk with the best minds in DFS. Come get hyped with us and excited for this slate tonight. I absolutely am ready. I'm excited to talk to you guys. Make sure you're there at 3 p.m. Central. It'll be right here on my YouTube channel. If you have notifications turned on, it'll notify you when I go live. All right. Everybody who has been following me for a while, you guys know the live shows are hype. Let's get it, guys. And there's so much good information that gets thrown out there in the live chat. So it is very beneficial for you guys. All right. There it is. Chris Archer, James Paxton, Logan Morrison, Whit Merrifield, and Mookie Betts. That is the high five, guys. I'm really feeling very, very good about this high five, guys. But you know what time it is. It's time for the batter's box. There will be guys in this batter's box that you can plug in for cheap. All right, you can plug in for cheap. Now, as you guys know, every day when I do the batter's box, I make sure I tell you guys names from all day. So if you guys do decide to do an early slate or something like that, you guys are still going to have those options. I'm going to mention those guys first, okay? I'm going to mention the early guys first, and then I'm going to get into the main. So here we go. Carlos Correa is my favorite play of that earlier slate against Hector Santiago. He has gone 4 of 12. 3 of those 4 hits were home runs for a 333. Carlos Correa is going to knock another one out against Hector Santiago. He is my favorite play on the early slate for Houston, and Houston's offense has absolutely been hot. Marwin Gonzalez is another guy to pair up with him. I absolutely love him. Eric Abar, Aaron Judge, Ronald Torreyes is a good money saver. He's been very, very solid against Kevin Guzman for this main slate. Hernan Perez, Jonathan Villar, Elvis Andrews, Mookie Betts, obviously, Xander Bogaerts. Also, guys, as we saw against Chris Sale, obviously, I had to do my job, and I could not tell you guys, don't play Sale, okay? Obviously, I had some lineups without Sale, okay? But I also had exposure to him because you got to look at it. I understand, and I see everything, all right? I understand that the White Sox have been playing amazing against left-handed pitchers. I get that. Chris Sale, it's hard to put him in that same category because Chris Sale is just on a whole nother level. But the White Sox are proving that it does not matter if Jesus himself comes down and pitches left-handed to them. They will mash the shit out of him, okay? So make sure you stack up your White Sox against Drew Pomeranz the way they have been hitting. Stack up your righties on that White Sox offense. I love Abreu. I love Melky Cabrera. I like a lot of guys against Drew Pomeranz, all right? Alex Avila, Miguel Cabrera, Jose Iglesias, another money saver. JD Martinez, Lorenzo Cain, Mike Moustakas. I don't know why I always add an S in front of the K. Moustakas. I have no idea. Matt Kemp, Martin Maldonado. Pay attention to him. Martin Maldonado's a good catcher for cheap, and he's got some good power. He has done very well against Jamie Garcia. Ben Revere, obviously, he's been taking over for Mike Trout in the lineup. I like Ben Revere against Jamie as well. Small sample size, but he's gone 4 of 6 for a 667 average, so he should be a solid little option there. You got Eric Young Jr., who got a start tonight. Brandon Crawford. Steven Drew, pay attention to see if he starts. He's done very solid against Matt Cain. 35 at-bats, 12 hits, 3 of which were home runs, and a 343 average if they happen to put Steven Drew in the lineup. And Jason Worth. And that's it, guys. Good luck, everybody. Do not miss the live show, the DFS Squad live show, where we will talk everything for this main slate at 3 p.m. Central. If you need to, scroll down below and turn on your notifications for my channel. That way, every time I post something or go live, it'll notify you immediately, all right? Make sure you come get involved, man. It is super fun. We all joke. We all talk DFS strategy, and there's so many people with so much good advice that come in there, man. And you already know the DFS Squad is taking this shit over. DFS Squad is a movement, and it wouldn't be if it wasn't for you guys being so amazing and so awesome at DFS. Let's get it, guys. Let's kill it. Let's get this money. Hit me up on Twitter at @Cam_ATL. Hit up the website, greenlightdfs.com, if you want to join the team and get some of this juice. And I'm out.